Wonder if that would explode. Find out. Maybe useful against the Taken.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
The call's coming from inside the building.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty flashlight. Now we're talking. It's one of those mag lights. It's like 2 feet long. Let's see. Lots of explosive things. Some coffee over there. Make sure we're reloaded. What do we got? Shotgun. Shotgun's loaded. Ooh. 3, 4, at least 3. Those little guys are faster than I am. Ooh. Is there more? And a flare too? Man, you guys are too nice. Son of a... Man, I got hit by that falling shelf. It's no fun. Light, in the light, you can hurt them. I use that advice, you know, early on in the game. We got more flares. Oh, yeah. Batteries. Watch another episode of Blanking on the name.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of
Night
distant
Springs.
self-illusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
In Night Springs. You go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. Ah, jeez, Alan. You're so clumsy. I guess, to be fair, the stairs did end suddenly. Sorry, my bad, Alan. I feel like there's going to be a battle here. Battle with guys or battle with pipes? That's the question. I got one flashbang. Maybe we... What do we got? Maybe we can switch to flares. We have a ton of flares. Oh, there's the dozer. Okay. Dozer Emperor. Gee. Holy crap, this is terrifying. How do I stop you? I gotta burn the darkness away. You have so much HP though. Oh, you have more friends. Oh! That flare's gotta hurt. Come on. Got the flare gun. Here we go. Woo-wee. Right? I can't tell. I can't tell if knowing there might be a bulldozer coming at you is more terrifying or the surprise will be better. At least it wasn't on tracks, so it couldn't turn and like do a 360. I think there was some more stuff over here. Yeah. That would have sucked. Okay, we're good. Is Zomman, are you still here? I don't know if you're playing on PC or Xbox for Avengers. This is our truck? Cool.
I
Easy.
had never
Okay.
been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Yeah, it sucks that they can crash. Usually it's just sort
I
of
would meet
weird.
the kidnapper, and
other
he would
weird
give me
stuff.
Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Coal mine museum. That's a very basic sign. Very simple sign, all right. Couldn't take the truck the rest of the way. Oh, he does a little like few steps after you stop going forward. Almost run off cliffs a few times. I guess it's daytime. I don't need to worry about any shadows. We did get another car. That's cool. Do I want to take this thing? I think I do. Was it an old school Defender? Oh. Bridge is out. That explains why he parked there. Oh, can we do a little off-roading down here? Nice. What were those? I feel like there was a series of off-road games for the PlayStation. Back with the PS3. They were super fun. And I remember one of the One of them got delayed or something like that because like it was set in like a natural disaster. Like there's gonna, like in the middle of a, sort of some sort of like calamity, and I feel like a hurricane or something just hit, or something bad had happened in the States, and they either delayed or canceled it. I forget what it was. I remember the name of those games. They were really fun. All sorts of off-road vehicles, like monster trucks, other types of trucks, things like that. All sorts of crazy locations. I think I want to just take the car. Yeah, I do enjoy a good off-roading game.
And you're listening to KBF-FM, folks.
I want to play
I
SnowRunner
apologize
sometime.
for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
All right, what was the name of that game? Hold on. Sidebar. PlayStation 3 off-road racing games. Was it MotorStorm? Yeah, I think it was. Might have been MotorStorm. Maybe? MotorStorm. Yeah, it looks, yeah, I think it was MotorStorm. Yeah, in the MotorStorm Apocalypse. Oh, it was delayed because of the earthquake in Japan. Okay. Oh, and it was canceled in Japan because of the earthquake. All right. Yeah, it was set in an urban environment just after a natural disaster like an earthquake or something. Earth. Huh. I didn't know there were 3. I thought there were only 2 games. Cool. Yeah, another game like MotorStorm would be fun. There was an Arctic one too. Let's see. Anything on these stairs worth grabbing? No. So what is this? We got an old, was it like a Land Cruiser? A Land Cruiser? Was it a Jeep? Land Cruiser versus Defender. It's a tough choice. You think we're gonna go with the we're gonna go with the Defender. Although Land Cruiser, can't go wrong with either one. Let's switch. Could just be a Jeep too, some generic Jeep body. Don't get to do the lovely scenery. I feel like this thing is only 2-wheel drive. Oh, that's his, huh. That's the car. Should have taken the Defender. So was this the tower I was at in the night? I don't know. Find out in a second. Or a different one. Probably a different one, I'm guessing. Although it looks... No, it's the same one. Radio's on. Interesting. Didn't even know there's a giant mining thing down there in the dark. Interesting. Do we take the car all the way down, or do we go in on foot? Can go in on foot. I guess we can't. It's blocked off. Yeah, let's see what's up here. Alan doesn't. He is not a fan of stairs, apparently. Come on. Here we go.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, not so good with stairs, apparently. Bright Falls Coal Mine, Washington Mining Corp. Visitor parking.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, German, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. Also hid coffee thermoses, apparently.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
In In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. Just for fun, can't wait to play this. Just got your copy and loved it on the 360. Awesome. Yeah, this is my first playthrough, so didn't play it when it first came out, so I've been enjoying it very much. It's been a lot of fun. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity. All the mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Cool.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
I feel like he should be very hungry by now.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Oh,
I had to get
poor
to
guy.
Mirror Peak.
Just drove all the way down the mountain. I got all the way down the mountain. Okay, great. That's here too.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
I was not expecting that. Good times. We down the chute. All right, so we've got all our stuff now. Okay, good. Let me reload the shotgun. Reload the flare gun. Okay. What's the 20 below my ammo? Those are flares. Like kind of like road flares. They don't last very long, maybe like 2-3 seconds, but they burn away the darkness on anything that gets near them. So good for fighting groups. Oh, can I carry anymore? No. Caution. Don't go down this hole. Do not throw that train car at me.